everyone, welcome to a new storing video. Please excuse the state of my nails because they're just looking rough. But anyways, these are the stacks that we have for today. As usual, this is TXT, this is everybody else. And yeah, we're just gonna get right into it, and timestamps will be down here if you want to skip to a particular part. Okay, so you're going to be confused if you haven't watched my most recent downsizing video. But yeah, I moved some things around, and in my downsizing video, I had my P1 Harmony cards in a collect book, but I didn't have any room afterwards because I moved some more things around. So they're back in this A5. So I went to P1 Harmony's pop-up for their new album, and I just bought one copy of the album because I'm trying to buy less albums for like not Txt Enhypen. And the compact version was coincidentally the cheapest, and I think had the like cutest exclusive, which was this dumpling one. And yeah, so I bought Kyo's compact version, and I'm pretty sure this is like a guaranteed Polaroid. I'm not 100% sure though. So that's gonna go there. I might take this out eventually and just put it back in the album because it kind of like throws off the vibe. But I pulled this Intalk, and I don't have any Intalk cards. I think this is just a regular like US exclusive. He's gonna go there. Then I was very lucky enough to pull Soul, like with his pink hair, for the compact like exclusive. And then I pulled Jongsup for like the regular compacts card. I like the backs of these. And yeah, that was all for this binder. We don't really have too many miscellaneous things today. Oh, for P1's album, I do like the title track. I think I'm gonna have to give like the album another listen to have like fully formed thoughts though. But yeah. Okay, so unfortunately I only have one card for Aespa today, and it is this Winter Pop. I traded for her at like a photocard trade and sale event. So I like moved some things around, as you can see, and this green is falling out. So this one doesn't really match because her hair is like orange, or more orange than it is like in these other photo cards. So it's just gonna be like right there. Okay, I forgot I actually have NCT cards, which is kind of crazy because I never do. I have like the most random NCT wish list up on my account, and somebody actually offered this Taeyong. It's from Fact Check. I don't really know what version it is though, but he's just gonna go right here beside the other one. And then also at the photocard trade and sale event, I was able to trade for this tin, which you might be like, and you've never talked about Wavy before. Wavy, honestly, they might be my favorite NCT unit, like music wise. I don't know, but I love Wavy. I just like never had the chance to get their photo cards, but I was able to trade for this tin from his solo album, which is very, very good, by the way. And then I also traded for this Yang Yang from Give Me That. I think the photo cards for this album are so cute. But yeah, I also moved Zero Base 1 into here, as you can see. But now this was all for this binder. Okay, so we have some pretty good progress for IVE today. I'm very excited to say. I'm finally completing, no I'm not. I'm missing the digipack for this album, but I don't really care at this point. This is the like either way version? No, it's one of the versions. I think it's off the record. And then for IVE Empathy, I have 3 cards. So this is the like merch version. I actually really love the cards from this set. I love horizontal cards, like when there's selfies. And then this is the Loved IVE version. And then I don't know what version this is. Oh, the back's pretty though. They kind of match. Yeah, so that's how my IVE Empathy progress is going. I don't know if I have any more trades on the way. Yeah. So for the Sserafim, I just have one card. This is one of her, oh, let me move this. This is one of her photo book versions from Hot. So I have 2 out of 3 now. And then this will be for whenever I get another Chair 1 card. And if you did watch my downsizing video, I said I was either going to make that pink binder like extra Loona and TripleS, or turn it into another TXT binder, and I did end up just moving everything out and turning it into another TXT binder, which we'll see in a little bit. But I do have extra Loona cards today. So I have another card from Eve's first album. So I have like the 2 darkest cards from the album here. Actually, I'm going to switch these so they're like facing inwards. Then also at that photocard trade and sale event, I was very lucky enough to trade for one of Kim Lip's B versions from the Flip That. I think I want to try to collect all of her photo cards from this album just because she has pink hair. I like decent-ish progress, I guess. These two aren't even album cards, never mind. Yeah, so that was all I had for Loona. Okay, so for TripleS, I do have a few pobs. I bought 3 from an Instagram seller a few days ago, so that really helped out this stack. And I didn't really organize these in any particular way, which I probably should have done. I think these two can go right here. I have, I think, just one more Sohyun Pob on the way, and I actually was looking for group orders for a Symbol 25 just because, you know, it's like 1 out of 25 or 24 photo cards. But I haven't found any US-based sellers or GOMs that like don't buy Sohyun, so that's unfortunate. But anyways, I think I'm gonna put those two and then these two together, or maybe these together. I don't know, the yellow's just like kind of throwing it off, I guess. So we'll put these like this. Yay, okay. So that was my Sohyun progress. But I did get this Kotane like Oma for free, so I decided to just make another page in here. I'm gonna have to rearrange this, and I'll pull this Kaide out as well. Okay. So we'll have the Omas together here. Okay. Okay, so that was all I had for TripleS. For Chuu, I don't have anything. I did just like set this. Oh wait, I lied. I have one Chuu Pob. I was also able to trade for this at the photo card event, and this is one of her Pobs from Midnight. So I thought I could just make like a front page of like BBC era stuff that doesn't really fit with my other Loona era cards. So this is what the back looks like now. But that was all for this binder. Okay, so for Enhypen, I just have 3 cards to go in the first binder. So we can skip all the way to Dark Blood. And of course, the card is for Heesung. I saw somebody selling one of his Weaver's cards and I had to pick it up because I feel like I never see these for sale. I know his like hoodie one's gonna be especially harder to get. Yeah. For Orange Blood, no, I have his last Weaver's card, so I'm just missing his sticker, and then I'll be done with this album. And then for memorabilia, I don't have any for the like top 3 page, but I do have this last Sunghoon, so I'm just missing one Heesung for this page actually, so that's pretty good. I mean, these came with the album, so it's not that much progress, but whatever. Hey, so I forgot to bring up the fact that Enhypen announced a tour, and that is because I'm angry, because I'm not going, because they, for the 3rd time in a row, are not coming to Atlanta, and so I'm just gonna have to watch from afar and be jealous. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Okay, for the second Enhypen binder, I just have some extra cards, of course, because I'm literally never gonna get this, apparently. I should probably just go ahead and buy it before their comeback, which I'm going to at first just try to collect Jungwon, but we'll see. We will see. I do have a couple pops for Dark Blood, actually. So, it's something from Weverse, which is really dark, but this is another Dark Blood pop. I think it's probably like a YZY thing. So that's gonna go there. And then I do have this pop as well. I think it's like Apple Music something. So that's how my Jungwon pages are looking. We're kind of coming along a little bit. Yeah, and then for extra cards, I have this J from Romance Untold. And then, no, that's not where that goes. It goes here. And then this one from Daydream. I think I'm going to move this J page into my other binder because this is his complete orange blood set. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna have to reorganize this the way that the other cards are. So I have the hollow backs on the bottom. That's hollow. That's okay. Okay. I know that their like concept trailer for this era is out right now. I have not looked at it yet. I honestly have not had the time recently because it has been final season. So there's how his page is gonna look. Just the same. Yeah, that was all for Enhypen. Okay, so I do have some exciting updates for TXT. Not that we're finishing Sanctuary. Oh, about the Love Language album, first of all, that song is amazing. I think I am going to put it in this binder just because there are 10 cards and it works out perfectly. Okay. But I feel like it's more, I mean, like, it's technically music. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in here. But for this first page, I do have the last 3 cards that I was needing, which is Kai's set. Wait, okay. And then the last 2 IDs, which is Yeonjun's and Kai's. So we are all done with the Knight version and the Savior version and the Lover version because I have Yeonjun's heart card. I found someone who had like a complete Sanctuary collection selling it at the photo card event, and I just bought the last like few photo book cards that I needed. Or they didn't have any Weavers photo cards, or I would definitely be done with this. So there's the Lover page, very cute. And then I do have the merch version for this page. I do have like an extra merch version set, but I think I'm going to put it somewhere else. Oh my god, this binder. It's getting so heavy, but I don't think it's really getting that full, which is good because I need this to last like forever. Because I would definitely not want to buy another one of these. Yeah, that's the like angel version page. And then I do have a few Weavers cards. Exciting announcement. I have all of Sumin's cards on the way. I didn't take the fillers out because I'm like, what if I get scammed? Just in case. I don't think I'm getting scammed, but just in case. So I have the rest of Kai's cards as well, and I have them in order because these versions confuse me a lot. So this will be done probably in my next storing video. And then these are the 2 Weavers cards that I'm like officially missing. I can't find this Bongyu for cheap. I can't really find the Taehyun for cheap either. Yeah. So this is the page that we're like really missing stuff for. But other than that, Sanctuary is almost done. I definitely think I can complete it before their next comeback, whenever that is. I think we're due for a full album. I think we are, but we'll see. I hope Kai keeps his blonde hair for it, whatever they're doing. Okay, so for the Bongyu binder, I have 2 whole cards, and one of them isn't even, well, actually, they're both not new. But we're gonna go to tomorrow because I traded for this romantic version dupe because I wanted to make my romantic version page look a little bit better, if I will ever find it. Yeah. So I'm gonna take this one out and then move this like row of romantic selfies to the middle. And then we'll put these like miscellaneous cards on either side. And I think that looks a little bit better. This card's kind of dark, but yeah. And so that one, oh, I did rearrange this because I decided that I'm not going to solidly like plan to collect pops from this era. I'm just like financially tired, I guess you could say. So once again, we're going to take all these out and rearrange because yeah. Okay, I don't think this really matters. This is all, wait, no. This, like, really doesn't matter. But I do have a dupe of his, this card. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name. I got it as a gift, and of course I have to keep it. I might decorate, like, the inner sleeve, because I did that with my, like, other, gift card, or present. I could put the other card in this concept in the middle here, but I don't have it yet. So what looks good? Probably nothing. This one's also kind of dark, so... No. Yeah. I'll put these, like, blue background ones here, I guess. And then these two are just gonna be right over here. Oh, I do have one card in this concept on the way, so I'll take a filler out. Hello everyone, so it is a different day now, and that is because I wanted to go ahead and let you know of some updates that I made. I know you're probably gonna get whiplash from like how much I changed my binders around, but I decided to make or let Chuu and TripleS have their own binders. So Sohyun is now in here, and Chuu is by herself in here without the Loona or BBC era cards. So TXT is now back where they were, or my extra TXT cards are now back where they were in the BombQ binder. So we will just flip to that. I did separate BombQ's cards from the other members. Like here in the front. Let me. So one of my friends let me have a bunch of Taehyung cards that she didn't need, and since I hoard all my TXT photo cards, even if they're dupes, I am of course going to store them. A couple of them aren't dupes, they're pops, but we'll get to that. So yes. So we have a few just like album cards here. I have this one too. This is a pop. And this is his neighbor from Free Fall era. I feel like this camera's up a bit higher than it usually is. Yeah, I'm just like kind of speeding through this, because there's not like that much to say, I don't think. This card, oh my god, this is like the Taehyung equivalent of the BombQ one that I stored earlier, but it is so cute. Actually I'm gonna put it down here in the middle row. But like, as we all know, like, Hybe reuses clothing, and this is like the same like sweater that Hoshi wore during the 17 Right Here tour. And then I also I bought a set of Kai's Weavers cards because I was missing 3 out of the 4, and so I got a dupe of this one, if it will go in there. And then I also have a dupe of this Pob, which is in my like OT5 merch binder. But yeah, and then I have like the group cards back here, of course, on their own. So now that was all that I had to store. Also, I realized that I had more pops on the way than I thought, so we're gonna be completing this page and then starting a new one in the next video. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and bye.